Hello, my name is Avi Gupta, and today I'll be presenting the slideshow on the Kyle compiler infrastructure and architecture as part of the first task for our compilers assignment under the course CSF363. The members of this group are Rahul Patel, Avi Gupta, Simran Malik, and Nisar Kotak. So let's start. So what is Kyle? Kyle is a German software subsidiary of ARM, where ARM is an acronym that stands for Advanced RISC Machine, where RISC stands for Reduced Instruction Set Computing. Kyle develops some of the reputed compilers used in embedded systems today. It provides a broad range of development tools like ANSI C compiler, macro assemblers, debuggers and simulators, linkers, IDEs, library managers, real-time operating systems, and evaluation boards for Intel 8051, Intel MCS 251, ARM, and the x76X families. Kyle was founded in 1982 by Gunter and Reinhard Kyle. In April of 1985, the company was converted to Kyle Electronic to market add-on products for the development tools provided by many of the silicon vendors. Kyle implemented the first C compiler designed from the ground up specifically for the 8051 microcontroller, and in 2005, Kyle Electronic GmbH in Munich, Germany, and Kyle Software Inc. in Plano, Texas were acquired by ARM. So why Kyle? Kyle does not make a compiler for every different microcontroller architecture. They only concentrate on just a few chip families that they know they can support very well. They have the best development tools for ARM, X76X, C16X, ST10, 251, and 8051 microcontroller families. Since they have fewer product lines to support, they can dedicate more time to better supporting each tool chain. This allows them to improve their tools and product support faster than the other vendors. As you can see from this chart, all of the ARM compilers use significantly less ROM and RAM than GCC, which is one of their competitors. Kyle was first developed as a C compiler for the 8051 microcontroller, but gradually they started supporting C++ as well after looking at the preferred choices of the programmers of today. This chart shows the basic architecture for the Kyle compiler. The Kyle compiler combines the optimized tools and libraries from ARM with a modern LLVM-based compiler framework. The components in ARM Compiler 6 are ARM Clang, which you can see here, which is the compiler and integrated assembler that compiles C, C++, and GNU assembly language sources. Then there is the ARM ASM, which is the legacy assembler, which handles assembly code, .s files as you can see here. Then there is the ARM link, which is the linker that combines the contents of one or more object files with selected parts of one or more object libraries to produce an executable program. And finally, there is the FromElf, which converts ARM images to binary format. The ARM architecture is a load store representation system with a 32-bit addressing range. ARM processors are typical of RISC processors in that only load and store instructions can access memory. Data processing instructions operate on register contents only. For all the processors that implement ARM v4 or later architecture, they have a 32-bit addressing range for them. Some of the features for Kyle code representation are here. For example, instructions for performing type conversions and low-level address arithmetic by preserving type information. And also the ARM compilation tools fully support C++ exception handling. However, this compiler does not support this by default. You must enable C++ exception handling with the -- exceptions option. Like any other compiler, Kyle has several advantages but some limitations too. If we talk about the strengths of Kyle, it provides innovative features such as link time optimization or LTO, which is a form of interprocedural optimization, which, as the name suggests, is performed at the time of linking a program. Although the benefit of this varies according to the code structure and workload, across a wide range of code, an average performance increase of around 10% can be easily achieved. Next, safety critical systems can be thoroughly tested and validated. Execution analysis reports can be viewed and printed for certification requirements. This allows you to write and test application code before production hardware is available. You may investigate different hardware configurations to optimize the hardware design. Also, another strength is, as we mentioned earlier, that the ROM and RAM size required by Kyle are much lesser than its competitors like GCC. There are also some glaring weaknesses in the Kyle compiler. For example, the 8051 compiler assembler and limited to 2 kilobytes of object code. So the source code may be of any size, but if the programs that generate more than 2 kilobytes are entered into it, they will not compile, assemble, or link. Also, there is no support for floating point arithmetic, and no support for user libraries is provided. Apart from these, no hardware support for multiple DPTR registers is provided. DPTR stands for a data pointer register in the 8051 microcontroller. If we talk about the target hardwares for which Kyle was developed, first we talk about the ARM microcontroller, where ARM stands for Advanced RISC Machine, and it is a 32-bit RISC microcontroller. They are cost-sensitive and high-performance devices which are used in a wide range of applications such as industrial instrument control systems, wireless networking, and sensors and automotive body system, etc. Next, we have the C16X or the ST10 family. The C16X is a 16-bit microcontroller originally developed by Siemens. ST's ST10 microcontroller family offers a wide range of devices for use in automotive applications. Next, the Intel 251 microcontroller. In 1994, Intel announced a major upgrade to its MCS 151 architecture with the introduction of the MCS 251 microcontroller. Target applications for the MCS 251 microcontroller included the same applications served by the MCS 151 microcontroller, but for those particular designs requiring more advanced functionality and performance, such as PC-related devices, such as like copiers, scanners, printers, POS terminals, CD-ROM drives, modems, etc. Finally, we can talk about the microcontroller 8051. Because the use of microcontrollers in fields such as automobiles, aeronautics, space, robotics, electronics, defense applications, mobile communications, rail transport, industrial processing, and medical applications is rapidly increasing. This hardware was also introduced by a Kyle compiler to support these forms of functionalities. There are many different types of compilers which are beneficial for different forms of computing, such as parallel computing, graphics computing, or embedded systems. For this task one, we chose to work with and discuss the Kyle compiler infrastructure and architecture. However, there are also a lot of other options. For example, for parallel computing, we have OpenCL, which stands for Open Computing Language, which is a framework for writing programs that execute across heterogeneous platforms consisting of central processing units, graphical processing units, digital signal processors, field programmable gate arrays or FPGAs, and other processors. In fact, the Apple, NVIDIA RapidMind, and Gallium 3D implementations of OpenCL are all based on the LLVM compiler technology and use the Clang compiler as its front end. Now, if we talk about the graphics compilers which are out there, we have DirectX, OpenGL, Allegro, SDL, or SFML. And finally, some compilers for embedded C are GCC by GNU, IAR C++ compilers by IAR Systems, Intel C compiler by Intel, Kyle C compilers by Kyle Company, which we just discussed in length, CH by Soft Integration Inc., and Excel C by IBM. There are different compilers that are available for embedded C. The selection of compiler for embedded system depends on the architecture of the embedded system. So that was all about Kyle architecture. Thank you very much.